Alright, so in my last video I talked about what made the Wii special, and y'all seemed to like it, so in this video I thought I would talk about and rank the Wii games I played as a kid. I'm working on another video right now that might take a while, so here's a silly little ranking video to pass the time. This ranking is just my opinion and I'm sure y'all will disagree with me in some places. Let me know in the comments what some of your favorite Wii games are. Enough from me, and enjoy the video. I remember my parents got this game and I played it with my sister for maybe an hour tops, and we couldn't figure out how to play and just raced horses like the entire time. Also, it wasn't very fun in my opinion, and for this reason it's number 21. Okay, so this game was given to me because I am a car guy, and honestly the concept was cool, however the issues arose with the graphics and the gameplay. Let's start with the graphics. I mean, I'm no artist, so I guess I shouldn't judge, but the characters kinda looked weird. Also, you used a nunchuck to play, which wasn't the most fun and honestly kinda jank. And I couldn't beat this one race as a kid, and it made me really angry. To the point where I kinda stopped playing the game. This game was okay. I didn't play it as much as games like Lego Star Wars. I played this game a lot with my younger brother though, and it was fun to run around and punch stuff and drive cars, but besides that, I never really got into this game. Just Dance 2017 was fun at the time, and I honestly had fun doing the silly dances with my siblings. But now there's a lot more Just Dances, even though I prefer this one. You can also play this game on the Switch, and that's probably easier than trying to use the Wii. And this game honestly isn't my cup of tea. For this reason, it's number 18. This game was based off the Toon series Mater's Tall Tales, and you would play mini-games based on his adventures. When I was younger, I used to love this game, but as I grew up, its age really started to show. The gameplay is cool, and it was really fun to play with my siblings. You also got to create a customizable car for yourself, which is cool. Overall, fun game, but nothing too crazy. Okay, so this game isn't the best honestly, but I had some fun with it. I was never able to beat this game, and some of the levels are really complicated, but there's one thing that brings it up on the list for me. And that's some of the silly memories with this game. There's this one train mission where you would try to get to the front of the train and defeat the piggy bank guy, and sometimes signs would fly over the train. And my sister and I would purposely jump and get smacked by the sign, and it would make the funniest sound. And we thought it was the funniest thing ever, and I couldn't explain to you why. So overall, pretty fun game, and number 16 on this list. Cars 2 the video game will always have a special place in my heart, and it was one of the games I played by myself as a kid. You could do so much in this game. Race, do missions, shoot the lemming cars, plant bombs, and many other things. So as a kid, obviously I loved this. It also had many fun game modes and was fun with my siblings. Also, I recently found out that this car has the same voice actor as Hanzo from Overwatch, which is kinda crazy. This game is really fun, and recently I've been replaying it on Xbox, and it's number 15 on this list. Mario Party 9 was super interesting at the time. Instead of running around as your character, you were all in a car together collecting mini-stars. The maps in this game were pretty cool as well. Overall, cool concept, but most people didn't like it. And there's a Mario Party that I personally enjoyed more on this list. Because of this, Mario Party 9 is number 14. I've always personally been more of a Mario than a Sonic guy, and I've played a lot more Mario than Sonic games in my day, and it definitely shows with this list. Sonic Colors was a fun game though, and I thought the concept was really interesting, and I loved the little alien guys. Overall, pretty cool game, I just didn't play it as much as some Mario games. Wii Play is such a simple yet effective game. It's just some fun minigames to play against someone else. The minigames, while not crazy, are actually quite fun. Some of my favorites included the cow races, fishing, and the Tiny Tanks minigame. Being one of 4, it was harder to play with just one sibling, and because of this, it brings it down a bit and is number 12 on this list. I preferred Lego Star Wars over Lego Batman personally, This game was really fun, and I played it a lot with my older sister. The levels and game modes were fun, even though sometimes were so confusing that we had to get my dad to help us beat it. There were so many different characters to play as well. We even had the lightsaber accessories for the Wii remote, which was really fun. Overall, great game, and number 11 on this list. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. From this point on, we're getting into my top 10 of the games we had. And I honestly love all of these games and had great memories with all of them. I hope you enjoy the rest of this ranking, and back to the video. Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympic Games was pretty fun, and I mostly played this game with my siblings. It was super cool to be able to use both Mario and Sonic characters. It was also super fun to go against my siblings and try to break each other's records. There was also this game mode where you had to collect stickers, and let me tell you that my one younger brother was an absolute sweat at this game. To this day, I think I've only won that game mode like twice, maybe? Lots of great memories with this game, and it's number 10 on this list. This game was one of the most fun and most rage-inducing games I've ever played. This game made my siblings and I turn on each other just to get those stars, and if you've ever played a Mario Party, you would understand the grind. I personally preferred this game over Mario Party 9 because it was the more traditional Mario Party style of gameplay. Also, the main guy, I can't remember his name, but he had a really crazy but fun design. And the maps were super fun, and some of my personal favorites were the Goombra Pirate one, the train one, and the one where you become a hotel owner. That one was awesome. You want to play a baseball game, but you don't want to play Wii Sports? Boom. Super Mario Sluggers. This game was so fun to play. I got so competitive with my younger brother. From the minigames where you could throw pitches to break the walls in Peach's castle, to the minigames where you would hit the ball to score points, breaking barrels, shooting off bomb fireworks, or playing what basically was Bowser Pinball. This game had so much that you could do. The baseball games were also super fun. There were so many different characters to choose from, and you could have so many different team comps. Also, I was kind of insanely good at this game, and all of my siblings tried to team up just to beat me, and they couldn't, so that's a win in my book. I love this game, and it's number 8 on this list. This is one of the OG games for me, because even before we had the Wii growing up, I played this game on the SNES we had. And I remember I was too young to be any good at this game, and my mom and dad knew all the tricks and the secrets in the game. The Wii version was pretty much the same, so it was also really fun, and because of the childhood memories, it's up higher on my list. Donkey Kong Country Returns is an amazing game. My sister and I used to grind in this game on the weekends trying to beat it, and it took a while, and there were maybe some levels that you had to use Shiny DK for. But hey, we did beat it. Also, absolutely amazing soundtrack with some absolute bangers. What you've been listening to is just the main theme for this game, and I love it. This game is amazing, and number 6 on this list. You really can't have a Wii ranking without Wii Sports. I mean, who didn't like this game? It was so simple, and everyone could play it. It was really fun to be able to play against your family and friends in different sports. I remember we would put my dad on one of our teams in baseball, and whenever it was his turn, we would call him over so that he could bat. There were also separate training things that were fun. I personally loved the golf one, where you had to hit the target. Great game, and number 5 on this list. Okay, so some of you might not agree with me having Super Mario Galaxy 2 at number 4, and the reason for this, unfortunately, is I haven't played it very much. As of today, which is November 12th, 2024, I've only just now started to play this game for the first time. I am a sucker for a Mario Galaxy though. I wish I had more to talk about from this game, and from what I've heard, it's a great game, but unfortunately, at the time of making this video, I just haven't played it enough for it to be higher. I absolutely love Mario Kart Wii. I mean, this game was my jam, and one of the most competitive games I've ever played. I still remain the reigning champ against my siblings, and I still get first place. Some amazing soundtracks and some amazing tracks as well. Some of them have even been brought back to the Switch with the Mario Kart 8 expansion pack. Definitely a top 3 game for me and number 3 on this list. This was the first game we ever got with our Wii. I remember seeing the art for this game on the side of the Wii box. This game was so fun to play, and my siblings not used to play it all the time. Even though we got really mad at each other all the time when we would totally accidentally steal each other's power-ups, or push each other off the level. There were so many amazing memories with this game for me. And unfortunately for a long time I couldn't play it because our copy got too scratched. But recently I got another copy and I've been playing it again with my siblings. This game deserves number 2 on this list. Finally, the number 1 game for me is Super Mario Galaxy. And if you watched my last video, I'm sure you expected this. Where do I even start with this game? I love this game so much, I've played it so many times and beaten it a few times. I just love everything about this game. The story, the galaxies, music, design, gameplay, and anything else you could think of. While the controls were a little janky sometimes with the nunchuck, and the physics were kinda crazy, it didn't matter to me. This game will always stick with me. It's kinda hard to explain the feeling I get when I play this game. I just kinda forget about everything else and I can't help but smile. Even though it can sometimes feel lonely playing this game. Especially in those planets with basically nothing and you just look out at the vast universe. It makes you feel tiny. And you realize that if you hadn't gone on this silly adventure, you would have no idea that any of this even existed. And maybe I'm going crazy. You can be the judge of that, but this game will always have a special place in my heart. Also, as a kid, I thought that Rosalina was an absolute baddie. Anyway, this game means so much to me, and because of this, it is the number 1 game that I played on the Wii as a kid. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you agreed with me on some things. And if you didn't, just let me know in the comments how you would rank it. I had so much fun making this video. And if you'd like to see me rank more stuff, just let me know. Bye for now, and have an amazing day, guys.